Coming up next, Weeknight with Ellie Muller. That's right, it's coming up next on the one and only Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it. From the gorgeous YouTube dog show, remember, R-E-S-P-E-C-T spells respect. It's Weeknight with Ellie Muller tonight. A conversation about respect with MP, Gregor's, Toys Gaming Spot, and Anthony Shoutout Spotlight and opening. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a man who's going to teach you a few things about respect. So, buckle up, because here he is, Mr. Ellie Muller. Hi, welcome to Weeknight Update. My name is Ellie Muller. What's up? Alright, the theme song was composed by Dominic Mathis Piano and Toys Gaming Spot and Anthony Short, the Small Cultures and Opening, are responsible for some of the things that you will see and hear on this program tonight, and they are so much Shoutout Spotlight was tonight, along with Eva Abney, Dragon Ball, and Hasbro Hotel in 2004. Hopefully she'll return to this program very, very soon. RKG, the Dream Blue Car, Fangirl, Never 9, The Marcus, The Bomber Comedy Show, Bomber Comedy, The 11 Podcast, Late Night Playset, Vicky Comedy, Luca Pika Pookie, Pierre Kelly, Kier's Nostalgia Corner, Phil Gibson, Marvin the Maniac, Talk About Studios, Kaiser Dragon, Summon Dragon, Ord, and Eclipse, Joel 8, The Legacy Hero. Please check all those people out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, respectfully say this with me. What's up? What's up with respect? Something that the world is missing now. Did I say something like that before? Yes. Now, scientists believe that respect is just as important as scientists. Wow. Respectful, but not scientific. Hold on. An online article says that younger people need to earn respect. Of course, they should also receive respect. Wow! The double-edged sword. Nobody has said that since 2020. Wait a minute. Back it up. People have been saying that for years. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another top 8 list. Gregor, MP, let's go! Boss, science category, top 8 creatures that will never get respect. Number 8, spiders. Number 7, snakes. Number 6, eels. Number 5, rats. Number 4, mice. Number 3, insects. Number 2, dust bunnies. And number 1, sharks. Let's just move on with the rest of the show. That's a good idea. Thank you, boys. Thanks a lot. You know what? Hashtag Weeknight Update. Hashtag Ellie Roll for Late Night. Hashtag Ellie Roll for those. Some hashtags spread around. The hashtag autism is awesome. Get those hashtags across social media, please. And drive by, like this thing, subscribe, and bell, check, and tap the comment section down below. Or please do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with the MTV monologue, Toy Story, the VHS Spotlight, a moment for everyone talking time random advice, and this week, count of the week question. Remember, this is still Weeknight Update, and now here it is. Your Bomb of the Night.
Today on Tasty Meals, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious meal with just one simple ingredient. A phone. I'm going to have a medium cheese.
Television, this is what it means. Fulfillment of all your wildest dreams. What you get from us here in TV land is good TV, you understand, Nick at Night.
Want to hear some real double talk? Ask a carpet store when they'll deliver.
Oh, Tuesday is a definite litter aft.
Delivery? By the Saskets for sure.
Madam, we always deliver porters on the porter stand.
Well, you'll never get double talk from Empire. You order your new carpet today, you get it tomorrow, along with a free Wilson Jim McMahon football and no payment till next spring.
588-2300 Empire.
Carpet next day, payment next spring. And that's no fratterets.
Morton salt. When it rains, it pours. Also, when it sprinkles.
Welcome back to Weeknight Update. Tori's Gaming Spot will have an excellent story for everyone in a few moments. But first, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the in-between monologue. Now, respect is the admiration, esteem, and or consideration shown toward others' feelings, views, and rights. It's also something that a lot of people lost in the late 90s. The iconic song that's supposed to teach everyone about respect is the R.E.S.P.T. song by Aretha Franklin. But it's the same song that Otis Redding did in 1965. Is it a coincidence? Yeah! Confucius once asked, without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? If he was still alive today, he would have lost his mind because there aren't too many respectful people left on this planet. Active listening shows that we respect one another's views and thoughts. Of course, when was the last time that people took the time to have real conversations in person with one another? And finally, remember the golden rule. Treat others the way that you want to be treated. Otherwise, the planet will be destroyed and there will be nothing but planet crumbs all across the galaxy. Now, it's time for Tori's story. Take it away, Tori.
Hey guys, Tori Mullins here, and welcome back to Tori's Story. So the next story I'm going to be telling you is about respect. And here's the story. 2 weeks ago, I was taking my family away for the weekend to Vermont. My kids are young, a 9-year-old son and a 4-year-old daughter. We were on Interstate 89, still about 45 minutes from our destination, and I was speeding nothing crazy, but I definitely above the stated speed limit. Eventually, there were blue flashing lights in my rear view mirror, and I pulled over. The officer approached, asked me for my license and registration, which we handed over. My wife and I were polite and contrite, as we always try to be in these sort of situations. Immediately, in my younger years, this was definitely not always the case. And when we were asked if we knew why we pulled over, I didn't try to make any excuses. I was speeding and I owned up to the fact. My stated reason was simply that I wanted to get my kids to bed at a reasonable hour. He thanked me, walked back to his squad car to run my plates and write up the ticket. While he was gone, we had a good discussion with our son. Our daughter slept through the whole thing about owning up to the mistake of speeding, and that no matter what, all people, including those in positions of authority, teachers, librarians, crossing guards, police officers, airport security, should be treated with respect at all times. The end. That's the story about respect. So, stay tuned where I tell the next story. Bye, guys.
Thank you very much, Toy. That was in trouble and very respectful. Hey, did you know that Anthony Shoutout has a VHS tape starring Chuck Norris? It's true! And for more details on that VHS tape, it's time for the VHS Spotlight. Let's go, Anthony.
It's your favorite YouTuber, Ashley, or Pop Open. Midnight Hours, #1 YouTube, Midnight Hours, Muy Weatherman. And it's time for Kanye Miller's VHS Spotlight. And today we're gonna focus on is the late great Chuck Norris in Chuck Norris Karate Commandos. Now, Chuck Norris Karate Commandos is good. Excuse me. It's developed by Rudy Spears. I just posted it in my memoirs. Joe Louis, Ken Spears, Larry Hubbard, Chuck Norris, Robert Ito, Mona Marshall, Ken Sanford, Billy Martin, Ken Young, Chuck Norris brings his awesome mystery of the martial arts to the defense of freedom around the world. And the featuring anime action features Chuck combines the courage and integrity of American frontiermen with the willpower and discipline of the samurai warrior. Chuck has been appointed special U.S. government agent and so avoidable the president on his top secret ultra invisible criminal empire run by sinister mastermind known as acquired by Super Ninja. Chuck's former best friend who now sworn his destruction will push Chuck outside away before it destroys Tokyo. Then the Claw put a price on Chuck's head when he goes to Amsterdam to guard the memory card. And now, if you're back in Japan, Chuck boards the terror train and keep advanced leaders out of the hands of the Claw. And the Ninja gain control of military base show back on land. Chuck and the Karate Commandos face the Claw's henchmen. That's the military command satellite. Chuck is raised to count every single in his faithful Karate Commandos. It's a good tape and everything. And it's a Chuck Norris and everything. And it's been from New Jersey. It's a good tape and everything. World Vision. Dun 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 bam and everything. I'll tell you what the tape has. It has the FBI warning, the World Vision TAF communication byline. The start of the movie has the end credits, has the end credits, has the Ruby Spears logo, the black screen of death, and blue screen of death. Someone just posted the World Vision logo, which is not on there. So what do you think about Chuck Norris Karate Commandos? Is a great movie. And RIP Chuck Norris. Now please subscribe to my YouTube channel and show up. Pop open. Midnight Hours #1 YouTube, Midnight Hours Movie Weatherman. Follow me on Instagram, Daily Motion, Blue Sky, my Rumble, my Pixel Red, my Facebook like, share with friend, no. Click on notification when I do come on for fun. So if I got 1.20k subs, the road to 2k subs continue for home. We dive through podcasts on Podbeam. That'll be up this week and all that. Let me know what you think about Chuck Norris Karate Commandos. A good tape. And I got Hitman recently. I just bought Hitman, but mine's a bootleg version. So what do you think about Hitman? Now, what do you think about Chuck Norris Karate Commandos? Yes, it's your boy, Anthony Chabot signing out, and yeah, R.I.P. Chuck Norris. So yeah, Anthony out.
Thank you very much, Anthony. That was incredible. Also, that was an incredible tribute to the late Chuck Norris. Now, let's take a moment for everyone, huh? I know what you folks are thinking. Ellie, why are you doing a show about respect? Why are you doing a show about respect? Well, let me tell you something. Alright, respect is one of the few things that we as a society have lost over the past several years. I mean, people are jumping on one another's throats on social media over the most ridiculous things known to mankind. And instead of listening to one another, people are treating one another as though they're the great-grandchildren of Frankenstein. You know, I'm getting sick and tired of dealing with the same old thing over and over again. Look, we have to end the drama before it's too late. We have to respect one another and ourselves. We cannot continue to let drama and violence rule our lives because we can't seem to find respect anymore. I mean, what on earth happened to Aretha Franklin's R.E.S.P.E.C.T. song from 1967, which was the same song that Otis Redding did a couple years earlier? Does that mean anything to anybody anymore? Huh? Sure, it mentions a little something about love too, but that's not the point. Look, let's bring respect back to the world before we end up digging for food in the trash. Oh my, I have said a mouthful. How about some talking time, huh? Now listen to this, folks, alright? An article from EvanMD.com states that although it's important to take care of yourself and everything else, it's also important to be respectful, especially when you're dealing with medicine. Now, let's read a portion of this article together, alright? I saw a physician caring for a patient who believed strongly in herbal remedies. Honestly, I thought those practices would be dismissed. Instead, the doctor asked questions, showed interest, and even integrated safe aspects of those remedies into the treatment plan. That moment taught me something important. Respect does not mean agreement, but recognition. And recognition builds trust. Without trust, medicine cannot really work. Wow. That's definitely food for thought. And I'm glad that article mentioned trust because trust is something that we will talk about tomorrow. But let's get back on topic, shall we? You know, when you have respect and when you have recognition, you will have trust. And if you have trust, then amazing things will happen. So, respect, recognition, and trust all go hand in hand. Let me repeat. Respect, recognition, and trust all go hand in hand. Now, this article goes on and on and on and on and on about how important it is to be humble and things like that. Now, that article is mainly for doctors, but I decided to go over some portions of the article with you folks at home because I think that we can all learn something. You know what? Tonight from that article, or whenever. I don't know. But listen to this article because this is very interesting. All right. This article states that the younger people are having a hard time being respectful because they have not been respected themselves. Now, I know what some of you parents are thinking. You're thinking, oh, come on. The younger people need to respect the elders and things like that. That's true. However, the article states that in order for the younger people to fully respect others, they need to respect themselves as well. Now, right there is a deja vu lesson for so many of us because we have learned that from our parents. One day, I hope that the younger generations will understand it, because once they do, the world will be in a much better place for everyone. And when the world starts getting better, I think we will be all right. Now, how about some man's advice for the world, huh? To get respect, you must give respect. To respect a scary creature, you must run away from that scary creature. They say that before you can respect others, you must respect yourself. Of course, how can you respect yourself if you're friends with Frankenstein? If your friends prank you by sending you to Abu Dhabi, then your friends don't respect you at all. And finally, if someone glued you to a cactus, then you better call the police because that person is disrespecting you. Now, alright folks, it's the beginning of another week, and that means that this is your first chance to answer this week's Count of the Week question, which is, if you had a store where you could only sell glasses, windows, and carpets, then what would you call your store, and how much would everything cost? Go over to the post section of my YouTube channel page and answer that question as honestly and as thoughtfully as you can. Woo! I have said a mouthful. But come back tomorrow because you and I will talk about trucks. And then on Wednesday, you and I will talk about glasses. Thursday, we'll talk about windows. And Friday, we'll talk about carpets. Tori's gaming spot will be here all week. And Mild Shocker, Christian Freighties, Andy Bartoons, and GDQ, the YouTuber, aka GDQ, will be here on Friday. Will Eva, Amity, Dragon Ball, and Hasbro Top in 2004 be here as well? Who knows? But I do know this. That is the news. I'm out, skis, 4x4.
Television, this is what it means. Fulfillment of all your wildest dreams. What you get from us here in TV land is good TV.